Hey, it's Rick. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be making a wall-mounted stud for these video softboxes. I figure if I take an existing stud, cut it in half, I can plug weld it to a piece of flat bar and then screw that to the wall. For this you're going to need the steel version of the stud. The brass one can't be welded. You could go another way. You could do brazing maybe, or silicon bronze TIG welding or something to get it to stick to the metal, but it's best just to use steel, and we're going to do a plug weld. Now I've got a horizontal chopping bandsaw, but it can also be stood up into an upright bandsaw position. That's what I'm using here to cut this stud in half. It's a little bit sketchy. It keeps rolling over on me, and I'd rather not have to hold it with my hand, but I just can't find a way to get it to clamp into something that I could cut it with the chopping bandsaw. I tried putting it in a vise, nothing really fits, so this is how it's got to be done. Here I'm just cleaning the cuts up on the bench grinder. Now here I'm cutting some 1" by 1/4" mild steel flat bar. I'm drilling some holes in these here, putting 1/4" holes on either end for the 2 screws that are going to hold these to the wall. And then in the middle I'm going to drill maybe a 1/2" hole. I'll probably step it up a couple of sizes. Start with a smaller drill to take out the webbing for the bigger bit, and then finish it off with a 1/2". This will allow me to plug weld the stud on that hole. Now it's time to chamfer the holes. This is just a chamfer tool. It's important that you don't turn chamfer tools backwards. I've seen people stick them in and twist them back and forth, and if you do that, you microscopically chip the edge of the cutting tool. So you can only turn them clockwise. Here I'm setting up for the MIG welding process. I've got the stud actually just clamped in a little table vise, and I've set the piece of flat bar on top of it. Now I'm going to plug weld in the back. I'll fill up that hole, attaching the flat metal bar stock to the steel stud. This trash can here gets a lot of action. It's my backstop for most of my quick and dirty spray painting. Here I'm just giving it a shot of Rust-Oleum paint and primer all in one, just to make it look decent, prevent it from rusting. Now this is the location in my airbrush room where I'm going to mount these lights up on the ceiling there next to the bookshelf. And here it is already installed. I forgot to record myself actually putting it up, but it's pretty easy. Get a stud finder, find the joist in the ceiling, and screw into it. And finally, here's both lights set up and ready to use. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos.